There are 18 students going to the baseball game. Model with cubes to show if each student will have a partner. So I have 18 snap cubes, and I see that each cube here will have a partner. So using the addition of doubles, 9 plus 9, there's 9 cubes on the top and 9 cubes on the bottom, that gives us 18. We were able to divide the group in two with no leftovers, so 18 is even. The general equation for even numbers is a number plus itself is even. What if 15 students are going to the game? Will each person have a partner? Justify your answer by showing our thinking with cubes. So I grabbed 15 cubes and tried to make two equal groups. Because we know if that there are two equal groups, then it is an even number. However, my 15th cube there doesn't have a partner. So using the addition of doubles, 7 plus 7, I get 14, plus one more gives me 15. We are not able to divide the group in two with no leftovers, so 15 is odd. The generic or general equation, n plus n plus 1 is odd. Which of the following are equal to the number of dots in the picture below? Choose all that apply. Let's do 3 plus 3 plus 3. So I have an array here of a 3 by 4. When I do 3 plus 3 plus 3, so I box in 3 more, and box in 3 more, I see that not all of them are boxed in. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 is not good. If I box in 3 dots plus 4 dots, gosh, not all of our dots are filled in or are counted for. So 3 plus 4 doesn't work. Let's add together 4 plus 4 plus 4. And I see here that they certainly do cover all of our dots. So we are okay. And then 4 plus 4 plus 4. Well, we had the 4 plus 4 plus 4, which covers our dots, but I don't have any more dots to encircle. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 does not work with these dots. Moving on to number and operations in base 10. So we need to understand place value. We need to use place value understanding properties of operations to add and subtract. And now we're going all the way up to 1,000. So some common manipulatives we use are objects for counting, 10 frames, double 10 frames, hundreds charts, dot cards, number line to 20, open number line, part whole chart, straw bundles, linking cubes, place value charts to tens and hundreds, and base 10 blocks. We know that when we have 10 units, we group those units together to make one group of 10. We did that in first grade. We will extend that idea that when we have 10 groups of 10, such as the one in the middle, I have 10 groups of 10, we will now have one group of 100. So I can group these 10 groups of 10s and make a hundreds mat. What would 451 look like using base 10 pieces? We know that we have 4 bundles of 100, 5 bundles of 10, and 1 unit. So I need 4 hundreds, 5 tens, and 1 1. We read this as 451. Homework. Sketch base 10 pieces to justify your thoughts for each of the following situations. You may use pencil, paper, or use our virtual manipulatives. And there's a variety of different virtual manipulatives. It does not matter which one you choose. Then you'll scan and upload your answers to the appropriate Dropbox called chocolates. Chocolates are packed 10 in a box. A carton of chocolates has 10 boxes. Jerry has 1 carton and 4 boxes. How many chocolates does Jerry have? Lee needs to pack 370 chocolates. How many boxes does Lee need? If Lee puts the boxes in cartons, how many cartons can he completely fill? Miss Rollo needs 10 chocolates for each of her 26 friends. If she can only buy boxes, How many boxes does she need? She finds out that it is cheaper to buy chocolates in cartons. How many cartons should she buy? How many additional boxes will she need? Let's make true statements. And some of these statements just have 1, 2, or 3, and then we'll discuss them. 100 plus 4 tens equals 4 tens plus 100 equals, well, they both equal 140. 100 and 4 tens is 140. 4 tens and 100 is also 140. Notice that the order is reversed, but it doesn't matter in addition. Yet order is everything when we use place value. So order does not matter when we're actually adding, but it matters when we use place value. 14 tens equals 10 tens plus how many more tens? 14 tens equals how many hundreds plus 4 tens? 14 tens equals how many ones? So 14 tens is the same as 10 tens plus 4 tens, so we need 4 more of them. 14 tens is the same as 100 and 100s and 4 tens, and 14 tens is the same as 141s. Notice it's the same number, just bundled in different ways, so written out differently. 7 ones and 5 hundreds is the same as 507. So think of this as a scrambled order. We have to think about putting things according to their place value. And we think to ourselves, 5 hundreds, no tens, 7 ones. So that 0 in the middle there is almost silent. 8 hundreds is the same as 800. Again, the zeros come with the silent, no tens, and no ones. 106 equals 100 plus how many tens plus how many ones? So 106 equals 0 tens and 6 ones. 106 could also be 10 tens and 6 ones, or 106 ones. So just like the second example, it's bundled in different ways. So by knowing that we can bundle numbers differently, this will be helpful when we need to use them when borrowing for subtraction. Then 90 plus 300 plus 4 is 394. Again, another scrambled order to think about. The size of units and place is in the correct order. What number represents the same amount as 3 hundreds plus 18 tens plus 5 ones? So I'm going to get my base 10 pieces out, and I have 3 hundreds, 18 tens, and 5 ones. But I look in the middle there with my tens, and I know that I can regroup because I have a group of 10 tens, so that we can group our 10 tens and make another 100. This gives us 4 hundreds plus 8 tens plus 5 ones, or 485. What number represents the same amount as 7 hundreds plus 19 tens? Pause the video, try to work this out on your own, and come back to see how you did. You can either draw a sketch on paper or use one of our virtual manipulatives to help you. Okay, let's see how you did. Lay out our base 10 pieces. So I have 7 hundreds in the hundreds, and I have 19 tens and 0 ones. I see on the bottom there that I have a group of 10 tens, which we can make into a 100, giving us 8 hundreds, 9 tens, and 0 ones, or 890. Part of our homework. You may use pencil paper to sketch base 10 pieces or use any one of the virtual manipulatives. Scan and upload your work to the Make 136 Dropbox. There are many different ways in which we can make the same number using base 10 blocks, as we saw a few screens ago. Joey and Tyler had some base 10 blocks. Joey said, I can make 136 using 100, 3 tens, and 6 ones. However, Tyler said, I can make 136 using 136 ones. Show all the different ways you can make 136 using only tens and ones. Justify your answers by sketching base 10 pieces or using the virtual manipulatives to show me. Show all the different ways you can make 136 using hundreds, tens, and ones. Justify your answers by sketching the base 10 pieces. Once you've found them all, explain how you know your list is complete. Then scan and upload to make 136 Dropbox. Are the following statements true or false? So I have an inequality in the middle, two different statements, and then we'll discuss whether or not they're true or false. So is 2 hundreds plus 3 ones greater than 5 tens plus 9 ones? True. I know that 203 is greater than 59 because 203 has 2 hundreds and 59 has 0 hundreds, and 2 is greater than 0. 9 tens plus 2 hundreds plus 4 ones. Is that less than 924? Notice on the left there that we have to rearrange it because we have the hundreds, tens, then ones. So 294 is what represents on the left. This is true, so it's a play on identifying place value. I know that 924 has 9 hundreds and 294 has 2 hundreds, and 9 is greater than 2. Therefore, 924 is greater than 294. Is 456 less than 5 hundredths? Well, 500 is the same as 500. I know that 500 has 5 hundredths, which is more than 5 hundredths, which is more than 4 hundredths of 456. 4 hundredths plus 9 ones plus 3 ones. Is that less than 491? Oops, I'm sorry. This should be tens, not ones. I apologize. That would make more sense. Okay, false. I know that 491 is less than 493 because they both have 4 hundreds and 9 tens, but 491 has 1 1 and 493 has 3 ones. Therefore, 493 should be greater than 491. 3 hundreds plus 4 tens, is that less than 7 tens plus 9 ones plus 200? Again, on this second statement, we need to rearrange it so that we have the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. So 340, is that less than 279? False. I know that 340 is greater than 279. Typo, I apologize. Because 3 hundreds in 340 is greater than 2 hundreds in 279.